The investigation is still underway for what caused the blazing fire that burned down an entire building of the Town Square Village development behind me. Fire officials are telling us that fire investigators cannot get inside that building because it's still unsafe to enter. And so they're having to take pictures around the perimeter, walk around that perimeter, and even use an aerial apparatus to get a better idea of what happened. However, it will be a while before we get an answer.
It's like inferno. It was bad, bad, bad.
That is how Tino Martinez, the inventory manager of the neighboring Toyota dealership, describes the fire that broke out Monday evening around 6 p.m. that engulfed Building 4 of the Town Square Village development.
We can see the fire come out from inside the building, and then I guess it was a truck under the building, construction guys working there, and we can see everything fighting started, the explosions.
Building 4, which was the first they had begun construction on and the furthest along, was completely in flames by the time firefighters arrived on scene.
Anytime you have a building that's under construction, the building's going to tend to burn quicker and faster, and it makes it a lot harder to control.
Overall, around 50 fire personnel were on scene to control the fire, as well as monitor sparks and embers to keep it from spreading.
It was pretty much a total loss upon arrival. So our main concern was to protect the surrounding buildings and exposures to make sure that, that nothing happened to any other property in the area.
The Williams Group says there is no way of knowing the total cost of damage, since those numbers will include demolition and cleanup, as well as starting over on construction. However, they are grateful the fire remained contained to just one building.
All the time and effort that we've been out here, just blood, sweat, and tears, and hoping we could save at least something, and luckily it just stayed to one building.
Everyone that was at work yesterday is back at work today, starting this morning at 6 a.m.
For total completion, it pushes it back. The second building that was right behind it that they're framing on now, hopefully we can get enough manpower on it to get it caught up.
Though they admit this is a blow to progress, they are just glad no one was injured. Williams Group says they are moving forward with pre-leasing and that they had tenants in both buildings, and they will be meeting with those tenants and having to shuffle them around to try to get them back in those buildings, and they will be trying to move forward with another game plan. This is Chelsea Goss reporting live from Hillside and Sonsi for Pronews 7. Back to you in the studio.